Come along on our very first caravan with our friends from VIAIR.
Bake, baby. Shake and bake.
Nighthawk, this is Hootenanny, over. Sugar Pants, you're gonna have to hold the button like I always forget to do.
Our conscience stays clear.
Of course, we had a few small scares.
We probably should have discussed heights and dimensions before taking off on the caravan trip. And then when we turned on this road, it said there's a 1211 down that way.
I would like that to be marked.
I would really like that to be marked.
RV weight violation.
We talk about some destinations around Niagara Falls that are off the beaten path, and a lot of them free.
Yep. Oh! There we go.
One thing that I was extremely excited about, almost as much as Niagara Falls. Cody has a few tricks up his sleeve on this one, but one of them is a little too redneck for me. We had a beautiful moment here, and you're taking shots.
I can't fix the RV with the wine cork. I'm just saying. Just saying.
You supposed to be working?
I am working.
It does not look like you're working.
Oh, I'm working. I'm working. I need this. I don't even want the beer. I just need the cap.
Okay.
I've said before, rednecks always find a way. I was complaining to Mike last week about how these screws will sometimes come loose in the fenders. And I have this one down here that's a particular problem that about every trip I have to come tighten it, and now I can't tighten it at all. These holes get all wallered out in here. It has nothing to grip to, and my good friend Mike from Camping with the Comfers gave me just the fix. So I just drilled a little pilot hole in a beer cap. And we'll take this self-tapping screw and go right through it. And that'll cinch it up real nice. And that'll be the end of it. I think it's a great idea. And I also think it's hilarious because otherwise I have to go to the hardware store and get a pack of those little clips that slide over the metal that generally break. And anyway, I think that's gonna work great. And there's your redneck tip of the day. Thank you, Mike Comfort.
I also think it's hilarious, and I kind of like to live my life by what I find funny.
So we've shown today what beer can do. What can a wine cork do?
We had a beautiful moment here with the screw and the beer caps, and you're taking shots at my wine corks. They didn't do anything to you. They're all sitting up there all classy like.
No, they just go in the trash and you put a topper in it. But I can't fix the RV with the wine cork. I'm just saying. Just saying.
What did you do?
You wanted coffee? I don't have a mic on.
Garbage. Bad decisions, bad life choices. Today we are going on our very first caravan with Chris and Megan from VIAIR. Never done this before. We're gonna see how it goes.
Yep, we got some walkie-talkies so we can talk to each other along the drive. We just stopped in here at a rest area so I could check my lug nuts since we put new tires on last week. Got some mini donuts, which are really terrible for me, and I think we're ready to hit the road.
We'll have to compare and see if my air horn is louder than your air horn.
It might be.
Now they're going to be comparing air horns.
I think mine's louder, buddy.
Well, mine's factory. Lame.
I know a guy that can fix that.
We've officially kicked off our caravan trip that we've been planning for quite some time. We are on our way to another portion of New York. I think we spent a significant amount of time working through what our handles would be for the walkie-talkies. We were talking about travel and meeting points and all that, and then finally we're like, you know what, scrap all of that. let's talk about what our walkie-talkie handles are going to be, because that's really what we need to focus on.
Go ahead, Nighthawk.
Why don't you go ahead and take the point?
I'm gonna begin my approach in the fast lane. Signal lights are on. My headlights are crossing your tail light path.
Oh my goodness.
Executing pass.
Chris is probably going, oh, we shouldn't have taken the walkie. This was a mistake. We're only a little bit into this trip.
Chris and I decided we would go with Nighthawk and Dragon to pay homage to the Step Brothers movie, and then I've already forgot yours and Megan's.
Hootenanny, and I think she just got hers handed to her as Sugar Pants.
Sugar Britches.
Sugar Britches? Oh, I've been saying that
That's what he called her on the but I don't know if he was playing. We really didn't line this out. So we've been talking about this caravan trip forever, and then
we didn't plan it.
Then we finally get here at the last minute, and then we're sitting here last night texting each other going, okay, where do we want to meet at in the morning? What time do we want to leave? All at, just kind of decided the last minute. We know where we're going. Where are we going to meet up at?
Somebody was planning that.
That all kind of got to the I've just kind of scrolled through my phone last night half asleep. I'm like, yeah, it looks good.
Yeah. Chris took care of it.
Whatever this guy's name. What's your name again? Nighthawk over here wants to know how our e-bikes looked.
They look great. Very little movement. I wouldn't say that I've had anxiety over caravanning, because we've been around Chris and Megan several times now.
We know them, so it's not totally foreign.
Different, but still, we don't know how they travel. We've never traveled together. They have a kid. They have different factors. We all have pets. We don't know how often, how infrequent they might want to stop. We don't know do we want to do everything together once we get there? Will they be honest and say, hey, we need our family time? So that's the kind of stuff that's going through my head.
Yeah, we don't want to impose on anybody or, overstay our welcome, so to speak. There are a few anxieties, like, are we going to make it on fuel, or are we going to have to stop? Because they've got a massive fuel tank. They can go, forever without having to stop for fuel with the Class A's. It'll be interesting. Overall, I'm not too worried about it. I'm just kind of excited to get back on the highway this morning. Got about 400 miles to ride today. We've already driven 50 to get to our meetup spot at our rest area. It should be exciting. Let's go a little deeper into the Northeast.
You would have seen in the last video that we visited Niagara Falls from a number of vantage points, and we gave you guys our take on how to do it on a budget, which side we preferred, and which activities we thought were the best and worth it. We weren't sure what to expect with Niagara Falls, so we set our expectations pretty low, but that was an epic trip. I highly recommend going. Just go in with the plan.
Oh, it's a bucket list trip, for sure.
My opinion, it's not about seeing the falls, which is amazing. It's how you feel when you're in the middle of it, which is very similar to what Cody said. You feel like you're in a hurricane without the massive fear of being in the middle of a hurricane. Nighthawk, this is Hootenanny, over. What's the best time to go to the dentist?
Hold on, let me think here.
It's a lot of thinking.
That's a lot.
Tuesday.
That's pretty good. 2:30.
That was so fake.
That was a creepy laugh is what it was.
That was pretty fake, but thank you for the enthusiasm.
Bake, baby. Shake and bake.
Shake and bake. I was thinking maybe you'd let me win one time.
Obviously, Niagara Falls is the big attraction there, but there are some other things around the area that are really cool. There are two activities that we did not do. That's the Fort Niagara and they have reenactments there, a lot of history. I thought that would be really neat. We just didn't get to it. And then in Lockport, they have some historic canal rides that you can ride through the locks. That would have been really cool as well, and we did not do that one. So that's a couple things that you can put on your list. One thing that I was extremely excited about, almost as much as Niagara Falls, was this hike. We're officially on another adventure.
It's just a hike.
The way you're poo-pooing it makes it an adventure.
I'm not poo-pooing your idea of doing it. It just seems pretty straightforward. An adventure is usually something where we kind of think we know what we're going to do, and it just doesn't work out.
A hike. Nobody wants to watch us do a hike. It's just a hike. It is not just a hike. And I'm really excited about this adventure. This particular hike is located just south of Buffalo, New York, and supposedly it's only going to take us about 30 minutes.
I'm waiting on you-know-who to get here, because as soon as they pull in, it's going to be a little dose of Ox 1.
Well, at least it's not me. I hope they can find parking.
Nice.
Here at Eternal Flame Falls, there are gases that are coming out of these rocks, and in Angela verbiage, they think maybe Native Americans lit it thousands of years ago. They originally thought the warming and the cooling of the bedrock was causing these little pockets of gas to flow up through the rock and allow it to seep out. And I think that Megan read also that there's some other areas that have it, but this one is the big eternal flame. Now, there have been reports that have come out since then to say scientists don't really believe that. They think maybe there may be another source. So it's still a bit of a mystery how it happens. There is usually a 35-foot waterfall flowing, but in any true untethered adventure, it's pretty dry for the season. You can smell it. They do say to bring a lighter in case the eternal flame is not lit. And the path is pretty rugged and slippery. So good shoes.
Very cool and definitely worth the trip, but it is probably not wheelchair accessible.
Definitely not.
Now, what do you think this is going to cost us riding this road by the time we get off of it?
I'm gonna guess 65 bucks.
I'm guessing about $80 worth of tolls by the time we're done.
I'm getting the distinct impression that we don't know how to use our own walkies that we just bought. Our others were cutting out a lot.
You push one button, how can we not know how to work them?
So we paid for a little more expensive set. Has a NOAA radio on it. We'll see how they do.
It's supposed to have a 36-mile range.
If you're looking for something away from the hustle bustle of Niagara Falls, they have some pretty amazing state parks that aren't far from there, and cute little towns to go with them.
Quick stop off at Whirlpool State Park for more stunning views. They have some trails. This place is free to get in. Also, you can see the Aero cars coming over from Canada, which we really regret that we couldn't make happen the other night.
If we had our passports with us, we'd probably just buzz over there and go do it.
Yeah, unfortunately they're back in the camper. But this is the Whirlpool Falls area, and this is where you can actually rent a jet boat that will drive you into these rapids.
This would be a great place to come have a picnic. They have picnic tables, they have some shaded and sunny spots.
Great place just to hang out and watch the river. It's so pretty.
Get away from the hustle bustle. Again, Saturday afternoon here, there aren't very many people here. So if you want to get out, get some fresh air, go for a hike.
Or a bike ride. They've got bike trails around here I saw signs for.
Look at these colors. There's no filter on here.
No, that's just bluer than blue.
That's stunning.
And we can be across the border in 30. I'm just saying, I'll go back to Canada right now. It's rolling both directions.
It looks like it's rolling in and then out. from both sides.
Yeah.
It's Lake Ontario. We found ourselves on just a random scenic drive. Is it cold?
It would feel good to be in it.
And we tried one activity that's probably more suited for kids. Checking out something free again today.
It's recommended by our tour guide, right?
It was. I'm honestly not sure what to expect here. I couldn't find a lot of information online. And this isn't something that you see pop up as a place to go often. It may not be that good. We're gonna see. Parking is free. Parking's great.
Yeah, even with the dually, there's no issue.
This is a Saturday afternoon. So it seems like this offers a lot of little interactive things, sort of like a science museum of sorts, so it may be really great for kids. I know there's a couple really cool things that I want to do. Hey Cody, peel that copper off.
Your left hand is going to come out and point, and then you're going to take your right hand out and point to her. Yep. Oh! There we go. You can see it, you can hear it, you can feel it, obviously.
It's definitely more centered towards younger kids, but what a great thing just a few miles down the road from Niagara Falls. They learn about Native Americans from this area, they learn about construction, they learn about electricity, conductors. I did get to shop Cody, so that's kind of cool.
If you want to nerd out on how electricity works, there's a ton of that there, so that's really interesting. More of a kid's place, but I think the adults would like it too.
The Power Vista is also handicap accessible. It's interesting to see all the power lines that you see moving out of this area. I think this is a neat little place. It's a free place to at least stop in and check it out. You can compete against each other, so the kids can go pretend to be power plant operators and compete.
If nothing else, it's a way to get out of the heat and get into some air conditioning in a free location.
I've been drinking a lot of coffee. I got a bunch of black jet fuel running through my system myself.
Yeah, I think about 8 miles up, we got a rest area.
We'll figure it out. We're doing okay. You guys ready to hit it? Yeah. All right, let's go.
Oh, Chuck.
Buddy, heading out.
10-4, let's do it.
Good girl. Good job. You waiting in line, Charlie? I stepped out of the truck just long enough for some little gremlin to find the bag of treats.
We've learned over the years, if we have anything edible, we just put it up on the dash when we get out of the truck.
She's too fast.
She's just too quick.
I caught her before she ate the whole bag, but I ended up feeding the whole bag to him anyway. But at least Charlie got some.
Yeah, otherwise he would have got nothing.
She has no regrets. No regrets.
So I have nothing to feel bad about.
My conscience is clear.
Her conscience stays clear. It's really nice. Before we got ready to go, I got to try out my new onboard air compressor and actually air up a couple of tires. I finally got the air chuck set up on the truck, coming right up through the rear bumper, and I've been so excited to actually air up my dually tires, balance everything out, and see how this VIAIR system really works. And given the fact that none of my new trailer tires are set at 110, I'm gonna have to top all them off too. So far this thing's working out great. It's quite a bit quieter than my Milwaukee inflator, which I do love, but it inflates a lot quicker. So it's quite a bit quieter, quite a bit quicker. Probably still hang on to the Milwaukee for when I don't want to get an entire air hose out, which is kind of the downfall.
On this toll road, this Interstate 90, there's a lot of pull-offs. They call them text stops, like stop and text instead of distracted driving or whatever. But they're basically little rest stops, pull-offs, easy pull-offs.
But that works good for us because we can just swing in with the RV. We've got the bathroom right behind us and all of our food and whatever we may need there, rather than stopping at the service plazas, which there are a lot of service plazas. But those places are going to have restaurants and fuel and stuff like that, places to buy easy passes, and there's just a lot more traffic. So we've been doing the tech stops just to avoid in and out traffic. So I love the travel day and the whole process, but if you can shorten your amount of time on the road, you shorten your risk for an accident, in my opinion. So I seldom bypass the toll roads. It's just kind of a cost of doing business.
Left and about 2 miles onto Highway 50.
10-4, that's what my GPS shows. I just thought in case we get separated here. When we were at that last stoplight we were at, it was telling me to go on down another 1.5 miles.
Okay.
And I thought, we're good. And then when we turned on this road, it said there's a 1211 down that way.
I wonder if it's right here.
It has to be. We probably should have discussed heights and dimensions before taking off on the caravan trip. So they just got their Class A. And when they bought it, the info the dealer gave them was that it's 1210. And we run our GPS on 13.6. We're just gonna lead back to the highway and let Garmin get us out of here real quick. I want to say Grand Design says our stock height is like 12.8 or 12.10, but that's without the front air conditioner. And when you add that front air conditioner, those Coleman Machs are pretty tall, and that adds like another 8, 10, 11 inches. So we usually just set our GPS on 13.6, and I know that probably causes me a longer route sometimes, but I always figure if a semi can make it, I can.
That basically puts us
Semi-height.
at semi-height.
Yeah. The plan was we were going to go up here and cut over to a different interstate, which was a really good idea on a shortcut. I just don't think we can make it.
Anytime you change something, it's a good idea to remeasure, whether it's airbags on a vehicle, a new RV, an RV with an air conditioner. Don't do like us and be on your trip and go, oh, you know, we probably should measure.
Yeah, bother to mark it, do they?
No, I would like that to be marked.
I would really like that to be marked. And you always think you know what 13 foot looks like.
RV weight violation.
The Garmin is cautioning us now that there's a weight limit. I'm pretty sure we took a wrong turn. So we told them to keep going. And we're going to see, hopefully there's a turnaround up here.
Hopefully there's a turnaround.
That worked out okay. It did have a restriction on the road, but maybe it was the road itself.
I don't know.
We just had to push through, but we're okay.
Looking back about 20 years or so, when I close my eyes I see how we all were tripping with beliefs. Ooh, and our hearts were young.
What kind of bird can you find at a construction site? A
Seems like-
crane.
I wasn't given sufficient time to ponder it though. We are almost to camp. We got 11 miles to go. Chris's shortcut shaved about 35 miles off the trip, which is awesome. We've driven 410 miles in about 7 hours, which isn't a bad travel day. A couple of quick stops, but aside from the rain, it's been a pretty good travel day. I guess you never realize just how big the United States is. I mean, we know Texas is big and there's some really big states. New York always surprises me. I mean, we've driven 400 miles in the state today and haven't left it.
And we were far from the far south end.
Yeah.
Minds to leave, face the world on wheels, cross the borders on Morocco, take a journey to Dubai, fight the pirates stuck in Disneyland Paris, take a swim in salty water, drinking stars and holy sun, and then we cross America. Cross the borders on Morocco, take a journey to
Hey now.
All the way over here, and this is all you got is Coors Light.
You hit me, you lose points.
Good man. Let me know if you need me to hit my horn from up here to clear a path for you.
I'll let you know.
What possessed me to grab those stupid donuts? It's just gonna make me sick.
So it seems like there's a lot of
Pick your nose and then turn the camera on.
picking my nose, the hair or spider web.
I don't know, guys. This is pretty cool.
And then in Lockport, they have some historic. I think ours is louder.
Ours is louder. There's Megan for you. Push the button on the side.
Which one on the side?
Yeah, the PTT.
Sugar Pants, you're gonna have to hold the button like I always forget to do. Come in.
Ange went in the post office to mail a few postcards, and it's been a few days since I've scared her with the train horn. And here she comes.